AI agent.
AI agents.
Agents.
AI agent.
Agentic AI.
AI agent.
AI agents.
Or agentic orchestration.
AI agents.
Most explanations of AI agents are too technical or too basic. This video is for people who don't have technical background, but already use AI tools and want to understand how AI agents can affect their work, teams, and business processes. In this video, we will follow a simple 1-2-3 learning path. We will start with AI chatbots and large language models, which you are already familiar with. Then we will move to AI workflows, and finally we will explain AI agents. Also, you can see practical examples that you can encounter in real business situations. And believe me, when I tell you those terms that may sound intimidating, such as RAG or React, are much simpler than they seem. Hi everyone, I'm Anton from Integrity Vision. For more than 16 years, our company has been helping organizations automate and improve their business processes. Today we will explain what AI agents are, how they differ from regular AI tools and workflows, and how businesses can start using them even without a deep technical background. Let's get started. Level 1. Large language models. Popular AI chatbots, such as ChatGPT, Google Gemini, or Claude, are built on top of large language models, also known as LLMs. These models are very good at generating and editing text. The basic idea is simple. You, the user, provide an input, also called a prompt. The LLM produces an output, based on the data it was trained on. For example, I can ask ChatGPT, write an email requesting a coffee meeting. My prompt is the input, and the finished email is the output. So far, everything's simple. But what happens if I ask ChatGPT, when is my next coffee meeting? It cannot answer correctly because it doesn't automatically have access to my calendar, emails, or internal company data. This shows two important characteristics of large language models. First, even though they are trained on huge amounts of data, they have limited knowledge of proprietary information. Second, LLMs are passive. They wait for a prompt and then respond. Keep these two characteristics in mind. Level 2. AI workflows. Let's continue with a calendar example. Imagine that I tell an AI system, every time I ask about a personal meeting, check my Google Calendar before answering. Now when I ask when is my coffee meeting with Inna Solovyova, the system can access my calendar to find that information. But what if I ask a follow-up question? What will the weather be like on that day? The workflow will fail, because we only told it to check Google Calendar, which doesn't have information about the weather. This is a fundamental trait of AI workflows. They can only follow predefined paths set by humans. And if you want to get technical, this path is also called the control logic. To answer the weather question, we would need to allow the LLM to access the weather via the API. Then, if needed, use a text-to-audio tool to speak the answer.
The weather forecast for your meeting with Inna Solovyova is sunny.
Even if you add hundreds of steps, this is still AI workflow. Why? Because a human remains the decision maker. There is no AI agent involvement. You may also hear the term RAG, which stands for Retrieval Augmented Generation. This means that before answering a question, the AI retrieves information from an external source, such as your calendar or the weather forecast. In other words, RAG is simply a type of AI workflow. Here is a business example. Our team created a workflow in Camunda that helps create YouTube video scripts based on industry news. First, we connected to Google Sheets, where we had already collected links to relevant articles. Then we used another connector to extract the text from those links. Finally, we asked Claude to generate a video script based on best practices for YouTube scripting. As you can see, this is an AI workflow because it follows a predefined path. First do this, then do this, then do this. And if I review the final YouTube script and decide that I don't like the output, I still need to manually update the prompt and run the workflow again. This trial and error process is still managed by me, a human. So keep that in mind moving forward. Now we are ready for level 3. AI agents.
Let's continue with the same example, breaking down what I've been doing so far as a human decision maker to create YouTube video scripts.
I need to find relevant articles, summarize them, and then write the final script. Then I need to use Google Sheets and Claude.
For an AI workflow to become an AI agent, one big change needs to happen.
The human decision maker must be replaced by LLM.
This is the key idea of the entire video.
The AI agent must reason. Should I use Microsoft Word to compile links? No. Inserting links directly into rows is way more efficient. What about Excel? The user has already connected their Google accounts with Camunda, so Google Sheets is better option.
That's why many AI agent systems use React framework. React stands for reason and act. Sounds easy once we break it down, right? Another important feature of AI agents is iteration.
Do you remember when I had to rewrite the prompt manually because I didn't like the output? As a human, I would probably need to repeat this iterative process several times to achieve a satisfactory result. However, an AI agent can do this independently.
In our example, AI agent can create the first version of a YouTube script and then add another LLM to review its job according to YouTube best practices. After several iterations, it can produce a stronger final output. This is just one simple example of what you can automate with Camunda.
At Integrity Vision, we have automated hundreds of business processes for organizations across different industries. AI agents can help process applications, prepare reports, support customer service teams, and automate more complex decision-making tasks. Let us know in the comments which process you would like to automate, and we may explore it in one of our next videos.
Let's quickly summarize the 3 levels we covered today.
Level 1. Large language models. You provide an input and the LLM provides an output. It's useful for generating text, answering questions, and working with information, but it's passive and doesn't automatically have access to your private data. Level 2. AI workflows. You provide an input, and the AI follows a predefined path created by you. It can connect to external tools and retrieve information, but the human still defines the process and makes the important decisions. Level 3. AI agents. You provide a goal, and the LLM becomes a decision maker inside the workflow. It can reason about the best approach, observe results, iterate when necessary, and work towards the final outcome.
Thanks for watching. If this video helps you better understand AI agents, please give it a like and subscribe to the Integrity Vision YouTube channel. See you in the next video!